If you do want to see more of this type of content, then please leave a like on the video. It really does help me out. If you're new, why not subscribe to the channel? It is free, and when you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell because you'll be notified every time I upload or a live stream. Let's get into today's video. So what's going on, guys? It's Citrix832 here, and today I have for you my nuclear class setup that I use for Black Ops 4. This class has nearly got me a nuclear so many times since the game has been out. This is also the class I used in my last video where I nearly did get a nuclear. If you want to see that video, I'll leave a link in the description. But in that video, I didn't really talk about what the class setup actually was, so that's what this video is for. Another thing I want to point out as well is that this gameplay is actually from theatre mode. Because it's quite buggy, there is no sound. There are some sound glitches in theatre mode at the moment. Hopefully that gets patched in the next update for Black Ops 4. I need to learn to start recording like just completely random games so I can actually have gameplays like this so they're live and they don't look quite sketchy, because as you see there is no recoil whatsoever in these gameplays, which does make it look a bit sketchy, but that is why. It's just because theatre mode is very buggy. Hopefully this video does help you guys out. If you do want more content like this, then please leave a like on the video, and if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? It is free, and ding dong the notification bell, because then you'll be notified every time I upload or a live stream. And let's get into this class setup. So to start off, the gun I'm using is the MX9. It is the first SMG you unlock when you play multiplayer, and it is an absolute beast of an SMG. I'll be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. But as you can see, in the first part of this gameplay, I ended up getting 21 kills and 0. Then I started going on a bit of a losing streak, and then I brought it back by getting final kills and stuff like that. But literally, the MX9 SMG absolutely shreds enemies. It is so overpowered, and like I said, I'll be surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. Now, for our first attachment on this gun, I'm using the ELO sight. It stands for Emitting Light Optic, I'm pretty sure. And the reason why I prefer this than the reflex, just saying you can use the reflex if you prefer it or if you don't have the ELO unlocked. But with the reflex sight, you have the bars around the edge, which is very distracting to me and kind of gets rid of my view in front of me. So that's why I use the ELO sight, because it is holographic. It literally just has one dot in the middle of the screen when you're aiming. There's no bar around to get rid of your view or anything like that. So that's why I use the ELO sight. It also feels a lot more practical to me, just because it's a lot more higher level. But if you do prefer using the reflex sight, or you don't have the ELO unlocked yet, but you can use the reflex sight, it's absolutely fine. Personally, I'd rather use the ELO sight. For our second attachment, I am using hybrid mags. Now, if you don't know what hybrid mags are, this is basically fast mags and extended mags put together. In Black Ops 4, they actually got rid of both of these attachments, so now they're one, which is hybrid mags, which increases your reload speed and the amount of ammunition in each magazine. Now, this is such a huge improvement for me, because in Black Ops 3, I've always had to go with the decision whether to go with fast mags or extended mags. Now, I don't have to worry about this, because hybrid mags basically puts them both together, so I don't have to choose between one or the other. I would recommend you use this just because obviously you can reload a lot faster, and plus you get extra ammunition in the magazines. I'd say around with this gun, if you can accurately land body shots, it's around the 4-shot kill. But if you still are quite inaccurate, just saying, I do have a video on how to get better aim. I'll leave a link up to that video in the description. But if you're still not that accurate with certain guns in Black Ops 4, you still have lots of ammunition. I'm pretty sure it goes from 30 to 45 bullets in the magazine, so that's a 15 bullet increase, which in this game is extremely helpful. So yeah, that's the main reason why I run hybrid mags. Now, getting into the last attachment, I am using rapid fire. Now, if you don't know what rapid fire is, it's pretty self-explanatory. It basically increases your fire rate, and having this on your gun, it literally makes it shred even more. Without it, it's still overpowered, but even with it, it's just even more overpowered. It also decreases the time to kill, which is also very good, so you don't have to be standing, because in Black Ops 4, the time to kill is actually quite longer than most other Call of Duties, I feel. So having rapid fire kind of brings it back to that normal state. Getting into the equipment I use, I'm using the acoustic sensor. Now, if you don't know what this is basically 6th Sense from Black Ops 3. If you don't know what 6th Sense is, basically what will happen is when you are near an enemy, a section of your minimap will turn red, telling you that they are near, and even rotates around to tell you exactly where they are. Now, this is a lot different from the Black Ops 3 version, because in Black Ops 4 this time, it has a lot more further range, and it doesn't tell you whether they're above you or below you, so it will always show them at the same level, which is what you need to be careful about. But still, having this equipment is so much more helpful. Also with this, it improves your hearing, letting you hear enemies easier. So to be honest, it's kind of a double whammy there. But to be honest, I mainly only use it just for that 6th Sense perk, because it is so helpful trying to track enemies, and you know when someone's going to rush you. Plus it has much further range, so I can tell where they are. I'm still trying to get used to it myself, but I can tell how far away they are and when they're going to get closer. Now, for the perks I'm running, for perk 1, I am running Scavenger and Flak Jacket. Scavenger, everyone knows what Scavenger is. Basically, you'll be able to pick up ammo from your dead enemies. This basically makes it so you don't have to run around searching for the same weapon or having to pick up someone else's gun. So then you can keep using this overpowered gun for the rest of the match until you die. And I'm using Flak Jacket just because you get so many people running as that one specialist. I've forgotten their name, that has the trip mines, and I die from them all the time. They're an instant kill unless you have Flak Jacket. For perk 2, I'm using Lightweight just because I like having that fast feel. Even though this game is quite fast paced in general, I like being able to get the jump up on people. And for my final perk, I am using Undetected, which makes it so I don't appear on the minimap when the enemy has a UAV. I was going to swap this with Dead Silence, but I care more about not being seen on the enemy UAV than not being heard. So that's basically the class setup. The specialist that I do run all the time is Recon. Now, Recon is quite overpowered. It's literally just Vision Pulse from Black Ops 3. However, it lasts so much longer and it shows up for your teammates as well. I'm pretty sure Recon's Vision Pulse lasts for 30 seconds. The only way you can stop it lasting all that time is if you're playing against him, you need to kill that Recon. And then it will just instantly end the Vision Pulse. So it's either wait 30 seconds or kill the Recon and it will end it instantly. And to help out my teammates as well, I use the target sensor, which he has as a specialty equipment. And basically what it does, if you just shoot in like a hallway or something, it will show you around that area if enemies are walking through it. It's basically a constant minimap within a certain area. And I'm pretty sure you get that like every 2 minutes. You don't get it that often. I probably get it like, what, 4 or 3 times a match. Sometimes I'll use it for myself if I'm low on health and I know there's lots of enemies around me, or I'll use it to help out my teammates. Pretty sure in this gameplay as well, if you watch back, I shot it to like the other end of the map just because my teammates needed help and I just ran off, shot it over there and just ran off to go kill other enemies. But that's basically the class setup. If it did help you out, then please leave a like and comment down below your class setup that you use for Black Ops 4. And I might even feature it in one of my next videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, it really does help me out. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload or a live stream. I'll see you in another video soon. Say operator because I play Siege. Oh god. Oh, I'm so lucky. Kill me. Kill me, daddy. What? Okay, I need to reload. I'm doing really well for my first game on.